Hello, I'm Allie, the show and tell stitcher. Welcome or welcome back. So today on Flosstube number 23, I just have two WIPs to update you on. And then I kind of threw this idea out there last time. I'm gonna do a Mill Hill kit parade because I don't have that much stitching. When I was here 2 weeks ago, I hadn't seen you in 8 months, so I had a lot to talk about. So, okay, so I remembered to say my name this time. So yeah, let's jump right into WIPs. Let's see. I will insert, I don't have the best before picture for this one. I just took a screen grab from my last video, but this is called Snowman Family Stocking. As I revealed last time, I am pregnant, so this is for my son who should be here in August. So I haven't stitched his name onto the top yet because what if he's born and he doesn't look like the name that we have picked for him? But in the last 2 weeks, I have done 3,930 stitches at over 9 stitchy days. Oh, I really just stuck my needle in the bottom there. Yeah, I've made some really good progress. So this is not a full coverage stocking. This is a Dimensions regular collection rather than gold. Last time I just kind of, well, and you know, since I've got time, I've only got 2 WIPs to show you. I'll show you some of the details. So, I'm not gonna lie, I really did not enjoy stitching all this tree. It's mostly backstitch, and I don't know, perhaps I don't like back stitch with 2 strands. I don't know. It's a different style than I'm used to as well. Well, and then some of the backstitch has 3 strands, and I'm not gonna lie, I stitched that and I kind of cringe, but it'll be really cute, you know. My son's not gonna come out of the womb an art critic either, you know, he's just gonna appreciate a cute little stocking. I love this deer so much. I let my husband pick out this stocking. I gave him 3 dimensions, obviously, stockings to choose from. And then obviously, you know, I curated those choices. But he picked this kit, you know, and it was, you know, a nice way to, like, let him be involved. But anyway, okay, so I love this deer. That was probably my favorite element when I was, you know, looking through kits to send him. I also love this color story. I really love these really cute greens. And the blues they're nice too. And I like these pops of pink. Sometimes you see that in like a Christmassy hot pink. I don't know, maybe you never see that, but I thought this was a fun, I guess it's more like wintry than screaming Christmas. Maybe that's why I like this one. Anyway, okay, so I love that it was charted with a red nose. Even if it wasn't charted that way, I was absolutely gonna go back and change that French knot to a red nose so it can be Rudolph. And so the top half was full coverage. The bottom half has much more negative space, so I knew the bottom half would go really quickly. I also love this little, I don't know, for some reason I feel like that's a robin. I have no idea what a robin looks like, but I love the little French knot for the eye. Adorable. Okay, I think we've got this covered. Yeah, next time I see you, this better be done. Like, are you kidding me? I'm so close. Am I gonna throw it? Yeah, I am. Okay, I've got, just like last time, I've got my coffee that is this much coffee, this much almond milk. Delicious. I've been really enjoying having just a little bit of coffee lately. Okay, next up, it is summer now. So on the first day of summer, I had to pull out Dimensions Gold Collection Summer Fairy, gifted to me by Joss Home, my friend and yours, the budget stitcher here on Flosstube. So gorgeous. Thank you so much, Joss. Thank you, thank you. Okay, yeah, I've got a better before picture for this one because I actually posted on Instagram for the first time in a very long time. And I only worked 2 days on this, so I only got 330 stitches, but progress is progress. This is it's kind of hard to show since I've got so many hanging threads, but gorgeous. There is some sparkle in some of the white and light blue in this wing. I love that this is, oh yeah, I already showed you the cover photo. I'll show you again. I love that this really looks like a butterfly wing. So pretty, so pretty. I really like the stonework in this too. You know, usually the background stitching is like, you know, let me just get through it. But no, I really like the background stitching that I've done so far. Really gorgeous. These are all such happy, like, saturated colors too. So pretty. Okay, and yeah, I'm not the strictest about diagonal parking, but you know, it's still much more organized than what I was doing before, which was just, you know, go wherever you want on the page. But you can see I've done some French knots, and I've done a little bit of back stitching. Oh, I've stitched a little bit on the flowers too. I didn't do that last time, I did that last summer. Oh yeah, there's some French knots up here too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So as you can see, I've made it past the center, and I've made it to the bottom left page as well. I'm gonna try to do, you know, diagonal spanning the whole piece rather than like cutting them off at the page lines. And I think that will work for me. We'll see. We'll see how it's going next time I talk to you. Yeah, I don't have much to say other than I do just really like this one. It's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Even the background is just a joy to stitch. And you know, I've got a little bit of the stonework here, and holy cow, it looks so good already. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Oh yeah, this is on 16 count. I think they always call it Dove Gray Ada, even though I would call it Baby Blue. And then the stocking is on 14 count. Is it White Ada? I think no, it's light blue. Or maybe they would say Dove Gray. No, I think they do call that one light blue because it's bluer than this. Okay, I am just like really getting bogged down in the details here. I'm out of practice. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's just so beautiful. It's so pretty. So gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, that's it for WIPs. That's all I got. I'm trying to be more focused. And also, it's only been 2 weeks since I saw you. Excuse me for slurping away. But as I mentioned, now I want to roll into a Mill Hill kit parade. So you grab yourself, you know, a coffee that's mostly milk or whatever you're drinking, a water if you're a good person who's trying to stay hydrated in the heat, if it's even hot where you are. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, so I think once I finish baby boy's stocking, I would like to start a Mill Hill kit. I've done one Mill Hill in the past. I wanted to bring it to show you, but it's packed away with my Christmas stuff because it's an ornament, and I think I showed it, gosh, maybe my like second, third Flosstube videos ever was when I was finishing that up. My mother-in-law gave it to me, super cute. Anyway, I want to like work on something that I can finish. I've been enjoying, I finished Bird Dog this year, and that's it. But finishes feel good. I would like to like cut down my amount of WIPs. I think I would like to be a little bit more monogamous of a stitcher and just, you know, stitch on things and actually finish them, or at least make significant progress. So Mill Hills are perfect for that. So why don't you let me know which one you think I should start? You can vote for multiple. You can vote for as many as you want. Because, I mean, I might want to, like, finish my stocking, do a Mill Hill, work on Summer Fairy since it's summer, and then pick up another Mill Hill when I finish. Who knows? Who knows? Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. If you don't care about the Mill Hill parade, I'll see you later. I understand. But for the rest of yous, let's see, where should I start? I'll start with the bigger ones. I'll start with the buttons and beads kits. This is called Harvest Corn. And so all of these are going to be on perforated paper. I don't mind stitching on perforated paper because I stitch in hand anyway, so that doesn't really bother me, luckily. I just won't be able to do the sewing method, unfortunately. So all these buttons and beads, if you're unfamiliar, will have a button and a lot of beads. So a lot of these individual corn pieces are the beads. For some reason, I kind of really want to start this one just because I've had it a long time. Well, and I could have it ready for fall then, for sure. I say this, but I mean, this is like 5 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch full coverage with beading and backstitch. So, you know, slow your roll, girl. I think I'm gonna lose track of these if I throw them. Next up, I have Corton Froggies. This one is super cute. I'm always amazed at how many beads are in each of these packs. Yeah, I'll show you the colors for each one too. I like to see that. And I like to see the bead. Don't these bead, or the button and the beads. Yeah, for sure. I guess I'm not gonna have too much to say about each of these because it's like, wow, look at the bead. Oh my gosh, look at all the buttons. Wow, look at all those colors. I love this one. This is called Mouse House. I used to have pet rats and I loved them so much. I miss them all the time. They were such good little pets. So that's why I got this. I know Jessie Marie does stuff, if you follow her. She is stitching this on Ada, or no, who am I kidding? Probably linen or something. And it's super cute. This would be super cute for fall. It looks like a little sunflower type of button. Really cute. Mouse House. I love fall. I love pumpkins. I love autumnal colors. So, I mean, that could be one. Any of these, I could start at the drop of a hat. Fairy Garden. I was really excited to get this one. I never like loved fairies or anything when I was a little girl, but as an adult, I'm like, oh yeah, those red mushroom caps, yep, gotta buy it, gotta buy it. Like, this is not, you know, what my room was decorated as when I was little, if you might think that. But, oh my gosh. Well, and you see me stitching all my Dimensions Gold seasonal fairies. I'm just a fairy girly these days. Okay, let's look. So the button is a dragonfly. Oh, wow, all kinds of colors and all kinds of beads. I'm just like always surprised when I turn it around and see like, oh, purple and black beads. Wow, wouldn't have guessed that. Okay. Yeah, next I'll show you, I just did a big eBay order of Mill Hills because, well, I'll show you the one that I really wanted. Our friend Joss Home, gosh, I think she started this. She got this. I didn't realize, I think this is out of print. It's called Stitch in Time. And, you know, like, how could I, it's so meta. Of course I want to stitch about stitching. Duh. And this one looks like it has some specialty stitches. Like up here. Oh, I'm sorry if the glare is annoying. I apologize. But I need to use the natural light. And then there's, I mean, that's, what's black work, yeah. And then this one is not full coverage, so that is very tempting. I think most of these are not technically full coverage, but they're pretty daggone close. Looks like there's some, I don't know if these are lazy daisies. I don't know. I haven't really dabbled in specialty stitches, just French knots and some couching and cording. But that was, you know, for my one true love, dimensions. So I felt safe. Oh, and there's some like long stitches here too. Okay, you know, how long can I stretch out talking about each one? Okay, so it looks like the button is this strawberry here. It's a little harder to see. I do like these, you know, kind of dark, they're saturated, but they're kind of muted. I don't know. Is that even possible? Am I using the correct descriptor words? And then a lot of these beads are actually matte. So that's interesting. Okay, this is another kind of top contender. But you vote for whatever you want. Oh yeah, but anyway, so I made my big eBay order because I found somebody who had this, and then they had like, I'm not joking, not exaggerating. I would never lie to you about this. They had like 1,000 Mill Hill kits. So I just scrolled on through and then just like went nuts getting Mill Hill kits. I haven't been like, you know, stitching so much. I haven't been shopping for stitchy stuff so much. I've been shopping for like baby stuff, so I was like, I go crazy. Okay, next up, I really like this series. I really want to, there's a cafe au lait one, and I mean, I've been drinking mostly the au lait part of that. That means like milk. But anyway, there's several of these Mill Hill like coffee drink ones. I think they have like a cafe mocha one as well. But oh my gosh, this just seems so 90s to me. Maybe it's like the pattern and the mug and this like elongated heart. The colors are like very 90s to me. What year was this printed? Oh, it doesn't say. I bet it would say if I opened it up. But anyway, this just screams like I'm at Central Perk. From Friends, of course. This, oh my gosh. And, you know, these, they look kind of boring with the muted colors and everything. But then if you go on Instagram or wherever, Google Images, whatever, and you look at finished ones, or on Instagram, people a lot of times will do videos where they like hold it like this and show you all the beads, and you can really see. And oh my gosh, they just look amazing. They look amazing. So, oh, does this one? Oh, it does have a button. It's that heart that we were just looking at. So these are like, well, you can see the colors. You can perceive that they're like jewel tones. all of these. I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of beads. Some of these beads, yeah, like, oh my gosh, most of these beads are like matte as well. Interesting, you don't usually see matte beads. Like I thought the point of beads was to sparkle, but interesting effect. Okay, this is like obviously not the same series as this one, but similar vibe, but super cutesy. Oh, okay, this one's just called Cappuccino if you want to vote for him. This is Santa's Treats. Super cute. So, oh, we've got some like, are they called baguette or bugle beads? That's cool. This one is definitely full coverage. Oh my gosh, like look at that cookie. Oh my gosh, this will be so cute. I want to stitch them all. Oh, okay, and the button is this peppermint. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited looking at all of these. So whatever you vote for, I don't even, how is there going to be a clear winner? Because everybody's going to just vote for all of them. Okay, this one is Aurora Borealis. This one has glow-in-the-dark beads, okay? I think, like, all these, you know, light green beads. So, do with that information what you will. And then the bead is this star. Or I keep saying the bead, the button is this star. There's about 1 million beads. And, you know, everybody, you know, Aurora Borealis, so hot right now. Remember a few months ago when it was visible, like, through a lot of the United States? I also like Aurora and Aurora Borealis and whatever stuff, especially because my first apartment was in Aurora, Illinois. Excellent. Party time. Yes, that Aurora, Illinois. I'm trying to reference Wayne's World if you're if you're not familiar. Yeah, one time I got into a little fender bender. Somehow me and this guy rear-ended each other. Yes, we were in a parking lot. We both like looked behind us and we're like, okay, good, nobody's going. And then just both backed up into each other. Thank God nobody was hurt. But anyway, I was calling my insurance to like tell on myself. And the guy on the phone was like, Aurora, Illinois? That's real? And I was like, yeah. Anyway, here's my like license or whatever. But obviously it was somebody on the phone. I thought they were local, but apparently not. Okay, anyway. That's enough about that. I feel safe telling you that I used to live in Aurora because 1, I don't live there anymore, and 2, it's literally the second biggest city in Illinois. So I am safe. You are not gonna find me based on my previous location. Okay. Oh yeah, this is just a little note saying that the bead is replaced with a, like, just another button company button. I said bead again. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, so there's the glow-in-the-dark beads. I love these colors. You know, I will say this is a more wintry design, if that influences you at all, even though I was just like screaming about this one. Okay, so, and then I got some like really little Mill Hill ones. Yeah, that's it for all the buttons and beads ones. The big like full coverage or mostly full coverage ones that have beads and buttons, obviously. Okay, here's another wintry one. This kind of goes with this one. It's called Marshmallow Snowman. Super cute. More of those like long beads. Oh my gosh, this will just be so adorable. And I'm definitely going to turn all of these little guys into Christmas tree ornaments. Or I suppose fridge magnets? Oh yeah, they all come with magnets. Por qué no los dos? They could be both. Okay, hot cider. I like to make my own apple cider out of apples and cinnamon and a few other spices. I love doing that. It makes me so happy. It makes the house smell delicious. It just makes me happy. So had to get this one. Had to. And beautiful, gorgeous. Even though this, you know, this is like a fall thing, that will be just fine on my Christmas tree. So monarch butterfly. A lot of people have stitched this one. Like if you're a Mill Hill stitcher, you've probably made this, or at least have it in your stash. And this one has two like big, I don't think they're like Swarovski TM brand crystals, but they're crystals nonetheless. This will be gorgeous. This would probably be a really quick stitch, I say, as if there's not a bunch of beads and back stitching, you know, and I can't do the sewing method with it since it's on perforated paper. You know, we'll see how fast I can actually get these done. Okay, this is another like Christmas one, very similar to the first little guy I showed, but this is called For Santa. Super cute. It would also go really well with this big one. Super cute. Super cute. I can't believe I got all of these, but I mean, how am I supposed to pick between them? And they're only, I mean, they're only like a few dollars. So this one has another big crystal. Beautiful. Oh, it better be in there. I'm sure it is. I would never doubt you, Mill Hill. Super cute. Oh, and this, it looks like you actually cut out this star cookie and like, I mean, I guess stitch it onto the front. That's cool. That's like 3D. It's still 2D, but okay, and then my last of my big giant Mill Hill order from eBay, red cap mushrooms. Had to. Hello. It'll go really well with this fairy one. Super cute. Adorable. And there's a little ladybug button charm type of deal. Very cute. Okay, what else can I possibly say about the rest of these? Okay, so these next two ones are, they don't really like, of course I made piles of like the ones that go together to me. This one's kind of random. It's honey pot. I'm sure that I don't remember buying this, but I know why I did. I bought it because I call my husband my honey. So this would be for him. I made him a different ornament several years ago. It wasn't Mill Hill, but it might have been like a Luca S, some sort of Russian perforated paper kit. And I made it into an ornament for him. And it's another like honey themed one. That's cute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not like crazy about this one. I don't think I would buy it again today. But there's a little bead. A bead. That makes me think of in Arrested Development when they're like bees? No, beads. Okay. Yeah. It's still cute. I mean, I'll do it. It's like teensy weensy. How could I not? And then I have Gingerbread Cottage, obviously begging to be an ornament as well. And there's a big bead right here that's kind of button-ish. Super cute. Super cute for Christmas. Okay, next up I have a series of pumpkins. I could definitely see myself putting these on my Christmas tree too. For sure. Okay, Bewitching Pumpkin. This one has a little star charm. Super cute. I just like can't believe the detail in this one, like with the back stitching, with the witch. There's like a little tiny bird, the fence. This one is incredibly detailed. Look at those bright colors too. Super cute. Okay, next up we have Persian pumpkin. I love paisley. Super pretty. This has another heart charm. Very fun. Oh, those colors are fun. And then finally we have glowing pumpkin. So this one is just orange and black. Heart charm right there. It has, you know, every time I'm just like, wow, that's a lot of beads. That's way more than I thought were on there. They're all just, maybe it's just hard to photograph them. Gotta be. Because I'm just always like, what? Oh, I didn't think there were many beads on this. I thought it was just a couple. And then it's like so many beads. I feel like this one would probably go pretty quickly since it's only 2 colors and it's tiny. Okay, next up we have another series of ornaments. These are just called I Love Charmed Ornaments. Oh yeah, these, I think I said, the last series, I don't have all of them, but they're called Painted Pumpkins. I think there's, I don't know, whatever, there's 6 in the series. I just, a long time ago, bought the 3 that I liked. Okay. This is called Love Gardening. And there's a dragonfly charm. These are all like heart-shaped ornaments. I feel like I could get through these pretty fast too. But then I turn it around and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of colors, that's a lot of beads. Every time. I love notes. A little note charm. That's cute. Cute, cute, cute. That one's only a few colors. I love coffee. This has like a sun charm. That just screams 90s to me. Remember when this like sun guy was everywhere? Like sun and moon aesthetic. Okay. This one is just called Love. I really like this key heart charm. It's pretty. They're all pretty. Oh, that one's not very many colors either. All right, noted, noted. Okay, and then this one, love stitching with scissors. Okay, I really like this one. Maybe I should start that one. You know, you guys let me know. You know, this is very similar to A Stitch in Time. I guess in a more real sense, no, it's not. But similar subject matter, obviously. Plus, like, stitching, hello? Like, stitching all these stitches. Once again, I'm just like, wow, how meta. So those are specialty stitches. Is that what a Jessica stitch is? I don't know. I hear people talking about them, but I've never done one yet. Oh my gosh, and I think that's Krynic. That looks a lot like Krynic. If it looks like Krynic and it shines like Krynic, it's probably Krynic. Okay, and then finally Love Halloween with a little pumpkin. That one's super cute. Oh my gosh. Whatever you guys, if you somehow all come to a consensus and there's, you know, just like overwhelming, like you gotta start whatever one, I mean, I'll do what y'all tell me. Okay, so then I have this last series called Mighty Oak Quartet. Oh no, I just realized this one's opened a little bit. These are interesting because they are actually stitched on Aida. And they come with this like brown Aida. I've never seen any other Mill Hills that come with Aida. So that's interesting. So this is Spring Oak. Obviously I love seasonal stitching. I love the seasons. I love, this one is Summer Oak. I love these flowers down here. That's so pretty. Oh, I forgot to show you the thread and the beads. Obviously a ton of beads, way more than any of us were expecting, of course. Oh yeah, these are not full coverage. So there's that. Look at all these beads on this tree though. That means there's probably even more than I'm imagining. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Fall oak, obviously my favorite one. I just adore fall. Who doesn't? This banner at the bottom is just so gorgeous. And look at this little trick-or-treater. Pumpkins. All these gorgeous oranges. So pretty. Oh my gosh. That is surely why I bought this whole series. Because I'm not gonna buy just one season. Get real. No, no, no. Especially, I mean, these are, to me, tiny little stitches. Gosh, these banners at the bottom are just like so pretty. Gorgeous. Oh, and I love all these little cardinals in the tree. I love winter cardinals. They make me happy. We used to have cardinal ornaments on my Christmas tree growing up that were really special to me. And, you know, as an adult, you hear that they're like your loved ones who have passed on, just saying hello. So, love cardinals. I think they're so gorgeous. Well, male cardinals at least. Female cardinals are kind of brown and drab, but, you know, in the bird world, the males are the showboats, who are all colorful and pretty. Well, and then, so that's it for my Mill Hills, but I grabbed a couple more things that I just had stored with my Mill Hills. Sorry, my friend is texting me and it's very distracting. Sorry about that. Anyway, these were just stored with my Mill Hills. I've been thinking about, even though I'm like, vote on which Mill Hill, I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about starting this. It's a Luca S kit, which, you know, I've seen people stitching them, and it seems they're like comparable to Dimensions, you know, my one true love. This has anchor floss. It's, I guess it technically is full coverage. I mean, it's not a big square, but the whole stitched area is fully stitched, if you know what I'm saying. And then this looks like something that you like stitch up and then stuff so that it's puffy and soft. This would be, now that it's, you know, the beginning of summer, I'm like, I gotta be working on my Christmas tree ornaments. But anyway, it comes with anchor floss, really pretty. There's some, I don't know, again, I don't know if it's like Kreinik brand, Kreinik, metallic pearl is what it says. There's 1, 2, 3 colors of it. There's white, there's this blue, and then this other blue that you can barely see. And this is on, it looks like even weave. That's no problem. I like even weave. Okay, and then I have just a couple things from Sweetheart Tree. I have a third thing from Sweetheart Tree, but I got it so long ago, it's somewhere else. I got it before I ever started cross-stitching because there was a local needle shop a couple towns over from me, and I had seen my mom cross-stitching when I was little. I had to buy something there, and then I bought a Biscornu kit. Like, obviously I've been afraid to start it for years. Anyway, this is called Wedding Quadrille. You know, now that I'm like looking at this, I'm like, am I really gonna stitch this? I'm not gonna lie, this is just like not my aesthetic. So don't vote for this one, okay? This isn't a kit, but it's also from the Sweetheart Tree. It's called Proud Little Pumpkins, and it does come with this charm. And it looks like there's just the teeniest little bit of What is that called? Help me. Hardanger. I've never done that, but I think I could try to do 3 little hardanger holes. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Don't vote for this one either. I just don't feel like stitching those, but I felt like showing you. Okay, and then finally, Acorn Medley. This is also by the Sweetheart Tree. You can vote for this one. I could see myself making this into some sort of little ornament or something too. Does it come with the... It sounds like there's beads in there. There better be beads in there. Yeah. I had to have this. Tracked it down on online. It's like, I believe it's out of print. Had to have this, you know, and then I just like never start these little projects because I'm too busy working on enormous full coverage dimensions projects that I'll like never finish. But that's how it is. Okay. That's it for the Mill Hill Parade. I shared my 2 WIPs. We talked plans during the WIPs, you know, vote for whatever Mill Hills you want me to start. And I think I'll do a little life update too. I'm feeling inspired by, I've been watching these 2 ladies stitching at the cabin, mother-daughter duo, Julie and Alyssa. Hi, if you see this. I haven't commented on their videos because I've been going back and watching them fully chronologically. They give the most wonderful life updates. I just love their videos, and I haven't commented because I'm still, I think I'm just at the beginning of 2023 in their videos right now. I know maybe I'll comment soon, but anyway, I don't feel like skipping ahead because they give such good life updates that I'm like, oh, no spoilers, no spoilers. But anyway, hi, Julie and Alyssa, if you see this. I'm inspired by you and your life updates. Totally fine. If you want to dip, you don't have to stay for the life update. You know, trigger warning, it is probably mostly going to be pregnancy stuff since I, you know, came back and announced my pregnancy last time. And, you know, it's like what's going on in my world right now. That's a pretty big change. So if you don't want to stick around, bye. I totally understand. I'll see you later. I'm not going to be talking for much longer. Okay, first things first. Last time I asked you to guess my son's colorful name, and one person got it. And that person is ThreadGarden4881. So I am going to name my son Sterling, like sterling silver. Like I said last time, based on my colorful maiden name, which is Brown. And yeah, I've heard from a couple people that, oh, my father-in-law was named Sterling. Oh, so, you know, I've heard that it's like an older name, and I think it sounds really good with our last name, which is Knight with a K. I'm just like, oh, Sterling Knight, he's gonna be so cool. What a cool name. And that's what we've been calling him since like week 11 or 12, when our genetic testing revealed that he had XY chromosomes. I'm not afraid to like jinx it by saying his name. If he's born and we decide he is so not Sterling, we'll just change it. Like, me saying it on a video is not gonna do anything. And if he had XX chromosomes, we were going to go with Violet. But that name is getting so popular these days. I've loved it forever. But like Violet Knight, that just sounds so good too. Okay, so yay, congrats ThreadGarden4881, you're a genius. I loved seeing everybody else's guesses, they were so fun. A lot of you guys totally understood the vibe that I'm going for. a lot of you guys were really close. And a couple people said Grayson, which I totally, that was on my list for sure, especially because my name is Allison. But I thought it was just like a little bit too like literal. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I'm looking down at my notes. Sorry. Next up, for life update, just continued. A couple weeks ago, we went to my in-laws' house. They sold their house and they are moving back closer to us because the baby's coming and they want to help, which is really nice. And my husband wanted to spend one more night at, you know, like his childhood home. So, and it happens to be like on Lake Michigan. So here's a really funny picture. My father-in-law was like, oh, I have got to get a picture of this. My husband was like, here, hold my beer 1 second. So then I like, with my pregnant belly, I'm like pretending to have a beer. It's like, oh, I cannot wait to show this to Sterling one day. Just goofing around. Plus you get to see my cute little husband, my honey. Let's see, okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I just figured I'd throw in maybe like a couple Rufus pictures too, since he is my firstborn, the love of my life. Love him so much. My rescue pit bull, my perfect boy. He's just so cute. He loves being on the couch and he loves being like tucked into the pillows, and he'll stand and just like look like, help me move the pillows, I can't. And I'll like have to move the pillows, excuse me, out of the way, and then so he can snuffle himself under there and then put him back down. But most of the time, if I come home from work or whatever and he's been home alone for hours, he is underneath the pillows. He can do it himself. He is so silly. It's just like amazing how much our pets have such distinct personalities. And all the time I just think about how like, Rufus, oh my gosh, you literally evolved from a wolf to come be my best friend and live in my house. Like, and here we are, I have to move the pillows for you. So one other goofy little Rufus story is pit bulls famously have like skin allergies and like struggle. Like, I think Rufus is sensitive to grass, but then also, oh my gosh, he also has like a sensitive tummy because of his allergies. He's fine. But the past like couple months, I'll give him allergy pills if he's struggling. And, you know, I'll do my best to like mix it in with treats or put it with some shredded cheese or a little dab of peanut butter, whatever I can do to get him to eat it. Well, I was like, oh, I'll just put it in his food one of these days. And I mean, he's a pit bull. He eats like 3 cups of food. So he weighs 80 pounds. He's huge. You know, what is he like how is he gonna know? How's he gonna know? Especially if I like put water over his food. How's he gonna know? He's not gonna notice the pill. Look what I saw in his dish after he finished eating. How did he find that? In 3 cups of food? Oh my gosh, I was calling him like the princess and the pea, like when she felt the pea under all the mattresses. Like, how did he even know? I'm amazed by him. So then immediately after breakfast, he just got some like treats and cheese and took the pill. But I was astonished. I could not believe my sensitive boy finding the pill in the kibble stack. Yeah, that's all I really got for you. Again, it is my intention to be back sooner than later. I really love the Flosstube community. You guys are so nice. Like, I always tell my husband, you know, just how amazingly kind the cross-stitch community is, you know, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Reddit even. r/cross-stitch is seriously like the nicest place on the planet. But so thank you for watching. Thank you for, you know, talking to me in the comments, or, you know, on Instagram, wherever you want to talk to me. I'm trying to get better about answering comments. Like, it's really hard to answer them when I'm away for 8 months, because then I feel like embarrassed. But I'll try to comment more on other people's videos too. It's okay if you don't want to comment. It's totally fine. It doesn't matter. Oh yeah, also I was watching back my last video to try to get just screen grabs for my before pics, and I was like, oh my god, there are ads. There are like 1 million ads. I didn't put those in there. I don't get any money from the ads, so I'm gonna look into like how I can turn the ads off. I was humiliated. I'm so sorry if you saw ads on this. Like, sorry. YouTube put them on there. I'm gonna try not to have them this time. Okay, yeah, on that note, bye. Vote for which mill hill I should start. Okay, bye, thank you, bye.